see. For God speaketh once.
Oh my God. Oh shit. You shot me.
No, I didn't.
Oh shit. Oh my God. I'm trying to
Religion, man.
Being gremlin is a fine way to express our people's
Gremlins, man.
characteristics.
And they wonder why Esau, the damn devil that the Bible speaks of, treat them like and call them all type of names when they're in the house with their family. Because we know they do that. We know they talk about our people, man. We know they do that. All these niggers, look, all they want to do is get on food stamps and just like we know that, man. We know that y'all do that.
You know that dude from
Hey, you got 2 minutes, Billy.
You know that dude from the NBA? I think he was a scout, and there was a video of him that came out, like he was in his car talking about how NBA players are just a commodity for people, the owners, to make money off of, or whatever like that.
All the NBA players should go to the Big Three. They should go to Ice Cube League, man, because he's the first black NBA owner, man, of a league, man. Like Kevin Garnett, I was watching a video when I was at work, man. He said that when they give you $100 million contract, you have to get 10% of that back. So it's really not $100 million, man. But you got guys now getting contracts for $200 million. Like, what's that? Jaylen Brown, the guy who played for Boston. Did they give him that contract?
Yeah, it's 5 years, right? I thought they did.
But what I'm saying is like they get contracts for the $156 million and stuff. Like Jeff Green, Draymond Green, he just got a $100 million contract for 4 years. So in the contract, all right, you have to give 10% of that back to the owners, man. So you ain't got a contract for $100 million. That's just smoke and mirrors. And in the NBA game, you play 82 games. So let's say, for instance, you get 50 technicals, right? You got to pay that money. You got to pay them fines back. So they're really robbing your ass, man. You're a slave. You are a slave, man. If you're not winning championships, you sit up there arguing with the referees, guess what they're going to do? They fining your ass, man. You're going to get a $10,000 fine, all right? And you can average that like if you get, let's say, for instance, you get 10 fines. How much money is that?
I forgot how much.
10,000. You know what I'm saying?
How much they charge you for a fine?
Man, they could charge how much they want to charge because they got to feed everybody. They got to feed the referees and all that.
I think it was $50,000 per fine.
Yeah, so you got to get that money back to them, man. That's what Kevin Garnett was saying.
That's a whole car.
So you not really you a slave, man. That's the reason why these guys go broke, man.
Exactly. But this is 2nd Esdras 5 and verse 7.
Read.
And the Sodomitish sea shall cast out fish and make a noise in the night, which many have not known, but they shall all hear the voice thereof.
Start from 1. Go start at 1.
2nd Esdras 5 from the top.
Come.
Nevertheless, as concerning the dope, behold, the day shall come that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number.
God, they're going to be taken in a great number. They're going to be destroyed, man. Read.
And the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith.
Right, so the land shall be barren of faith, man. It's already barren of faith right now. So how much when that full destruction is coming, man? It's gonna be incredible, man. It's gonna be impeccable. All right, the faith is gonna be low, but we're gonna have faith. We're gonna see the destruction, and the Lord is gonna take care of us, man. Lord willing, we be the men. All right. But all these people that was pastors and evangelists and stuff like that, what they believed in, they're gonna turn their back on what they believe in, because what they believe in ain't the truth. But what they believe in, they're gonna turn their back on the truth. They're gonna turn their back on their truth, which is Christianity and what they was taught in them institutions, man.
When all hell breaks loose, you're gonna see a whole lot of these pastors, bro. They gonna be the ones that they own congregation is gonna be part of putting them together.
Yeah, they gonna see them out of pocket, and they gonna wanna know where my money at, you know.
This is 2nd Esdras 5 and 2. But iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. Verse 3, and the land that thou seest now, that wrote, shalt thou see wasted suddenly.
Right, so the land, that's Babylon, that's America. This land gonna be wasted, sister. Don't you want to be delivered? You gotta come back to your heritage. It's just more than just believing. You have to keep God's commandments, sister. You know God's commandments. Can we show you God's commandments? Come this way, sister. This is not a religion, sister. We are the Hebrews of the Bible. This is our heritage, our culture. We don't deal with religion like Christianity and all that other madness. We don't deal with that. We deal with the laws of the Bible. We deal with the words of the Bible, okay? Common sense, things that make sense, right? So we're trying to bring you back to your heritage, which you are a Hebrew as well. All of our people are Hebrew Israelites, but they're not coming back to God's laws. And that's the reason why 2/3 of them is going to be destroyed. All right? Take a look at the sign real quick. Take a look at the sign, sister. We know you're smoking, like you don't want to defile your temple. All right? You got to shake that habit. You know what I'm saying? You got to get rid of that habit right there. But this will be the house of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. These would be the real Jews according to the Bible. Right? How did our forefathers get over here to this land? By what form of transportation?
Well,
because you got people.
What you doing? You ain't got the you don't have any of the Moors on it.
The Moors is Judah. That's African American. The Moors are the people that say that they Moors. That was a generic term we went back because they was in the Dark Ages. What's that? The time period of 1400. They was looking for us. So yeah, they was looking for us, and we had to change our names because they knew we were the Jews. So we started coming up with different names to have who we really were.
More just means black. That's all it means.
Okay.
That's all it means is black.
Okay. I believe in some of that what y'all speaking of anyway.
So let me ask you this question, sister. Your father, is he so-called African American? So-called black African American?
I don't believe in that.
I'm just saying, we don't believe in that term either, but like when you fill out an application, what did he identify with being African American?
Yeah, that's what.
Okay, so according to the Bible, he would be from the tribe of Judah, which you would be from the tribe of Judah as well. Get Numbers 1:18. Because we are of our father, all right? You are of your father. So the reason why our forefathers went in slavery is because they broke God's laws. So the Lord, he put the sins on the father on us. That's why niggas is killing each other in Chicago and it's all messed up, no structure. You know what I'm saying? It's because we broke God's commandments. So what we're doing, we bringing you back. Don't you want to please God? Not the white boy right here, because this is Caesar Borgias. All right? This is a real man who lived during the 1400s. He probably know that. He feel like he reads books. You know that? The only people that don't know that is us. This was a real man. His name was Caesar Borgias.
Yeah.
All right, you can look him up.
I believe it. I believe what you're saying. I believe what you're
So
saying.
get that real quick.
This is the book of Numbers 1:18.
Read.
And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month.
Read.
And they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers.
Right, so they declared their pedigrees after the house of their fathers. So the so-called black man is a Jew according to the Bible. All right, he's not black because I'm not black. We're different shades of brown. I'm dark brown. This brother is caramel. This brother is dark brown. You see what I'm saying? So we got to stop calling ourselves black. Black ain't never did nothing for us.
That's right.
So we're Jews.
I believe
Yeah,
that.
get that. The N-word in the Bible. I'm gonna show you.
Oh, it is.
Acts 13:1.
This is Acts 13 from the top.
Read.
Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers as Barnabas
All right, so these are Hebrews. These prophets and teachers, these are Israelites. Read.
and Simeon that was called Niger.
Simeon was the one who helped Christ carry the cross. He was a Hebrew.
King James.
Yeah. That's in the Bible, sister.
You see it?
I see it. Is that the word?
That's nigger. That's why they call us nigger. Because the Jews were called niggers. You know that? They called Simeon was the one who helped Christ carry the cross. On the crucifixion, Simeon, he was a Jew. All right? He was from the southern kingdom.
Yeah,
And they called him a nigger.
I truly do believe that.
Yeah. How did our forefathers get over there? by way of slavery, right? Slave ships, right?
Some of them.
Yeah, because these three tribes came over by way of cargo slave ships. But you had Ephraim, Manasseh, Simeon, all the way down to this tribe. They were already over here. All right. So the original Aborigines, they were people that looked like us. But through colonization, the white man raping and doing all that, you got the Mexican people today that speak Spanish.
That's what I believe.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe that.
They came from us.
I believe that. I actually believe that because you can tell when you see the mixture.
Yeah.
You can tell when you see the mixture.
Yeah. Get what you got.
This is Deuteronomy 28:68.
Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With who?
With ships.
So they brought our ancestors by way of cargo slave ships to where? America, read.
By the way whereof I speak unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
We wasn't seeing Jerusalem. That's Northeast Africa. All right. With the Suez Canal, they tried to change the Middle East. They tried to call it the Middle East to try to make it not a part of that
I
continent.
know that. I know that.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
But it's really
That's
really a part of
What
Africa.
you're saying. That is very true. What you're saying.
That's right.
It's documented.
That's right.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
What happened to our forefathers when they got off the boats? They were
Sold
sold
to your enemies.
to our enemies. So these people that sold us, they not your friend. All right. You ever seen Birth of a Nation with Nat Turner?
I don't really watch
You got to go back and watch that movie because he was the one that was
I'm
keeping.
thinking, I'm sorry, y'all.
He was the one that was keeping the slaves in order, but he rebelled against the so-called white man and started teaching that we was the real Indians.
I believe
See what I'm saying?
I believe that.
So-
I truly believe that.
Sister,
Okay,
you got the information.
Can I show you one more thing?
Yeah, show me one more thing. I believe what you're saying. I believe it. I don't know.
This
if
is the
y'all
truth.
going by the right way though. You know, you scaring people out here with that. Y'all been scaring people with stuff.
Why? Why you say that, sister?
Because they be scared. I be seeing different people.
Different Hebrews?
No. Well, I guess yeah.
You seen some guys down there?
No, I'm talking about in different states. In different states, I see them in different
So where
states.
you from? You from Chicago?
No, I ain't from here. No, not at all. I'm from Illinois, Southern Illinois.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I've
we
been
got
around.
brothers over there too.
Got brothers down there too.
Yeah. I seen them in Atlanta. I seen them outside.
Especially Atlanta. You gonna see them all downtown Atlanta.
Yeah, I seen them in Atlanta. I think I might have seen them in I think I seen them in Seattle when I was in Seattle.
You probably seen Sakari out there. They be out there. You know?
Yeah, with the microphone and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it, but but people don't. Ain't nobody listen. They keep on walking past.
They listening. It's just we market. It's this thing that we call like if you don't listen, like you listening, right? Now, if you would have just went past us, you would have got marked. So you would have been marked for like whatever we were saying, like the destruction. But you listen. So now you have the chance to repent and come back to your true nationality as being the Hebrew, being an Israelite. Because God don't know us by being black and African American. He's not going to come back and save African Americans or Puerto Ricans or Mexicans. He's coming back to save the names that he called us. Get 2 Corinthians 7:14. See, because they don't want to call us by our name.
Right.
Let them finish it out.
This is Songs of Solomon 1:5.
Read.
I am black, but calm.
Who is this speaking? This is Solomon speaking. Read.
I am black, but calm.
This is a Jew named Solomon, the son of David speaking. Read.
O ye daughters of Jerusalem,
He's black like the daughters of Jerusalem. Read.
as the tents of Kedar,
As the tents of Kedar. Read.
as the curtains of Solomon.
As the curtains of Solomon. Read.
Look upon me, because I am black.
Right, so look not upon me because I am black. Read.
Because the sun that looks upon you.
What white person gonna say that? He can't even get black if he's sitting the same. He gonna get red though.
Well, I truly believe. And I mean.
If you have the faith, sister, you gotta repent. All right.
Yeah, I know.
You eat swine?
Like,
Eat pork?
like,
Yeah, it's okay. You can tell us. You know, because we used to eat it too. Okay, so let's get that Leviticus 11. You get it. Get what you got. Just get Leviticus 11:7.
2 Corinthians
Yeah,
7.
get that real quick. 2 Chronicles 7:14.
Oh,
See, because listen, they don't call us by our name.
yeah.
What's our name? Judah, Benjamin, Levi. All right, Naphtali, Asher. Because we are the Israelites. They don't call us by they calling us by bywords.
It's people in Africa
Right.
that actually
Believes that we the real Jews.
yeah, they actually believe that, and then they got this new thing where they had mixed
Right.
us and turned us into Arabs, and they claim.
You mean like Muslims and stuff?
No, I'm talking about Arab people.
Right.
Yeah, those people are a combination, just like some of them people is combinations.
Yeah, that was through slavery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they created different. Created different.
Children of Israel.
They
So
created different.
so-called Negroes, Hispanic, and Native Americans.
Different,
people. So
peoples. You
Right.
understand?
Yeah, but
every one of us
remember I
have
told
a
you are what your
tribe
father
that
is.
we
Like if
descend
a
from. So
black man
James Hart
were to go get
right.
with a white woman, Lord forbid,
He
the
will
baby
be
is
from the
still
tribe
gonna be
of
Judah,
right?
because the
And
man
he
carries
got,
a sperm.
Leo.
It's just like if you take apples from Illinois and go plant it in Ghana, it's gonna still be apples.
These are very useful.
All right. So that's the thing about it. If the man carries the seed, go ahead.
But
And
just
the
keep
swine though, he divided the hood.
Right. So the swine divided the hood. Read.
And be close for
Read.
Yeah, he chewed not the cub.
Right, so yeah, he chewed not the cud because pig don't properly digest the food. That's why they throw it up and eat it. That's why they eat a lot of garbage. That's why we shouldn't be consuming that stuff because it's poison to our body. You know, read.
He is unclean to you.
What's the pork? The pork.
He is unclean to you.
So the pork is unclean to the people on this side. I seen a video of a pig eating feces, man. Like we gotta leave that stuff alone, man.
What's the only animal on earth that doesn't sweat?
The only animal on earth that doesn't sweat? What? The pig? Okay, that's what's up. That's why we should leave it alone. Because it don't sweat out the toxins. You know? They don't. You said, huh? You believe, what you is? You vegan?
No, I'm vegetarian.
Vegetarian? See, because you can eat meat. It's just like certain meats that we can't eat. The Bible says we can eat meats, but there's certain meats that we can't consume.
Being full is out of touch with God. You gotta come as your humblest as possible. So if you don't come your humblest as possible, you're not on the magnitude of God. You come full, you come with pride. So
I understand that, but that doesn't say
full with our position.
I feel you.
Want our titles to be known. So we're not coming as humble. That's why we live in the exile of the word of God. We live in the exile.
Right, that's true. But eating meat doesn't mean that you being full. Like, okay, you right about that, because that's what's the scripture say about yeast and stuff.
Yeast.
Yeah, like when the Passover we can't eat yeast.
They being very structured to eat.
Right.
They vegetarian.
What you believe in?
I believe that, you know what I mean, we're supposed to live off the earth, live off the
right.
So you gotta think about it. We basically supported, we actually funded and supporting the same people that's killing us. These pharmacies, these grocery stores.
Yeah, we teach
all
against that.
packaging. You gotta think about this. Something that's dead. You don't nothing alive eat something that's dead. We the
That's
only
what
things
Jamaicans
on earth
believe. Jamaicans believe that.
that eat something that's dead. Don't nothing. An animal won't touch it if it's dead. So if you eat something that's dead, that means you're not alive.
A vulture eats dead stuff though. A vulture.
Let me say this though. Like, you got a point, but at the same time, brother, you got to understand that the reason why meat was institutionalized in the Bible is because it was a famine of the land. So we could eat meat, but anything that you eat could destroy you though, and that goes for vegetables too, because they
parasites.
no,
Yeah,
but
they eat
listen,
parasites.
this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. The vegetables that come in our neighborhood, you know they spraying stuff on that, right?
Yeah, that's where the parasite come from.
That's what I'm saying though. So if you go and get vegetables out of the grocery store, it still could kill you. It can still contaminate it, right?
Yeah.
So that's not just with meat. That's with vegetables and all that. You know what I'm saying? So we got to consider that too, though.
We living off the laws of man instead of the laws of God. So that's why we live.
So what's the laws of God then?
The laws of God is what He gave you. You got two hands on you. You got two hands. We subjective of basically the security of society. We want to be accepted in society and forgot about the land.
So So what's the laws of God? Like what's the laws of God to you?
The laws of God to me is basically to live, you know what I mean, to the all-knowing. Basically, God Himself.
You ever read?
Put myself in the same position as
Right.
God because He is my teacher. So I would never put myself on the same magnitude or try to enforce or endure my will on someone else's because God haven't did that to me. So
Okay, let me get
I
this
won't
real
force
quick.
my will to someone else.
All right,
So
look,
you
check
don't
this out.
believe that
Check
you
this
a
out real
God?
quick.
Yeah, I'm a God in myself, but I'm a God of influence. I influence.
There's plenty different gods, brother.
Influence.
There's plenty. What's the true and living God though? What's His name?
What you call it?
Well, let's get His word real quick. Let's get His word real quick.
Because
This is Deuteronomy
Look, listen to this.
28 and 15.
Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
This is the true and living God. This is the creator of heaven and earth. All right, read.
to observe and to do all his commandments
Read.
and his statutes,
Read.
which I command thee this day,
Read.
that all these curses shall come upon thee.
Now listen, do you believe in that? Because that's the Lord God said that. You said you believe in God, right?
That book.
Oh, so who wrote the book? Let's get that. Get the word of God didn't come by
Because God didn't say his name. What you call him God?
his name is in the Bible though.
His name is I
Get
God
Exodus.
dogs backwards.
Get
Exactly. So
his
who
name
call
is
him?
Yahweh. That's his name. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Not Yahweh. Yahweh. That's his
But
name.
in what language
But
though?
the-
Any day the eyes wasn't have been until the English language.
I know,
came.
but you got to understand,
So-
brother. When we speak to the people out here, we don't know what y'all know yet. Now we know that y'all know his name. We can say his name to y'all. But the rest of these
But
people,
don't you feel as though that's title? Like, don't you feel as though if I didn't know, your job is to teach me regardless of what magnitude, if I know, you know or not, right?
I mean, are you willing to learn though? Because
not the
we
fact
got
that you willing
we got
to
two
learn.
different understandings.
It's
That's
not
why
the
we're
fact
trying to.
that you're willing to learn.
You said God too though. So when I said, do you believe in it? I told you there's many gods in the Bible, right? Right. So I said we're gonna go to the Creator. We're gonna see what He said. And I said, do you believe that?
Absolutely, but I
Okay.
don't believe that book.
Okay, so now let's
Which
deal with
book is
that.
that,
Let's
though?
deal with that. Now, do you know that King James was a black man?
Yeah.
Before we interject.
But the problem with men is we want to go out and fellowship off each other. That's why I
hold
want
that. The prophecy didn't come in the Old Time by the word of man, but by holy men who wrote the Bible.
As far as your
Say that
voice,
again,
that's
brother.
God's miracle that made your voice.
Right.
We forget what give us these things and pretty much try to force these things as far as entitlement, because as men, we got a title, we feel important. So for us to come as entitled, we can't come in God.
We not, that's not what we doing, bro. Our job is to wake our people up. We not trying to act like we better than nobody, but somebody got to come out here and teach these people what God really said. You see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So we're not
Somebody
coming,
gotta tell 'em
we
they
not
gods,
coming
man.
trying to be
They
better than
slaves.
nobody. We telling them that we all the same people. We got to come back to God's laws.
How
and
can you
keep on.
teach what's distracted already?
Who's distracted? It's up to them. The Lord say, my sheep hear my voice.
But
So
as
if
I'm
they want to
saying-
hear the word of the Lord, they could come just like this.
Okay, say if I'm deaf, dumb, and blind, I don't have no eyes, can't hear, can't speak. Would I be forsaken to not know your words? Would God forsaken me for not knowing your words?
Hold on, let me show you something.
Because words
You got
doesn't
the
exist
scripture?
unless somebody tell you.
You got that? Go back to Jeremiah 31, verse 8. I'm gonna show you something real quick. Because you said, what if you was deaf and stuff like that?
Deaf, dumb, and blind.
Okay, let's see what the Bible say.
Jeremiah what?
31 and 8.
This is Jeremiah
Listen to this.
31 and 8. And it reads, behold, I will bring them from the north country and gather them from the coast of the earth,
This is what the Lord gonna do. This is the Lord God, Yahweh Shah. Read.
and with them the blind, and the lame,
People that's crippled, the people that can't see. The Lord is gonna deliver them. You know what I'm saying?
So they get a
Read.
free pass.
the woman with child,
Woman with child.
and her that travaileth with child
And her
together.
that's almost in labor, all right, like 6-7 months pregnant. That's travailing with child. She's gonna be delivered. But I'm gonna show you what's gonna happen to the wicked. Go to Zechariah 13 and 8. This was gonna happen to the wicked, the people that don't got love for the Most High, keeping His commandments, the people who put God last, like He, you know what I'm saying, like a fictional character, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's see what's gonna happen to them.
Zechariah 13 and 8.
Read.
And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord,
Read.
2 parts
All
therein
right, so 2 parts of the whole land of the earth, read.
shall be cut off and die.
So 2/3 of our people gonna die, man. So that's the message. Like I told you, like, well, they ain't listening. Well, if they don't want to listen, their ass gonna be destroyed.
Smart.
Read.
But the third shall be left
And
therein.
the third that was left was the ones, the scripture that we just read, that's gonna be saved. That's the third that's gonna be delivered. So God really don't want everybody.
Who wrote the book?
Who wrote the book?
I got that.
Okay, get that.
This is Exodus,
Get Psalms 86 and 10.
Exodus
68 and 10.
24 and verse 3.
Read.
The Bible is misconstrued.
It actually came from Africa.
Go to 2 Peter 1:21.
This is 2 Peter
What is our native tongue?
Hebrew.
2 and
So
but everybody don't understand Hebrew though. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So to be close to God, once you speak in your native tongue.
But everybody don't understand. We
God,
do speak Hebrew, bro.
If you're
My name is Khan. My Hebrew name Khan.
Okay,
I got a Hebrew name.
What's your name? Your name Khan?
Yeah, that's my Hebrew
name. What if I say Malcolm? What if I call you Malcolm? Would you respond to that? If I see you in the distance and call you Malcolm, would you respond to that? Because
no,
that's not your native name.
Right, I'm not going to do that.
So when you speak into the all-knowing, what do you call him?
I just told you. I call him Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. That's his name.
Is that a
Yahweh. That's his name. He exists. He is the creator. Hear what you got? Because you said that. What you said about the Bible?
Well, I want to see what scripture where God gave that name to himself.
I'm gonna get there, but let's deal with one thing at a time because we moving too fast. If you got patience, you said one thing, I got to deal with that. Because you're gonna go back to that, and then you're gonna think that you had one up on you.
I don't want one up on you.
But, okay, so just listen. Just listen. Hold on.
I don't want one up on you, bro.
This is
That's the problem.
2 Peter
1:21.
1:21. For the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man.
Right. So any man didn't just write the Bible. Yeah, man wrote the Bible, but it wasn't just no average Joe person that did this. Read.
But holy men
But holy men. Read.
of God
God. Read.
spake as they were moved by the Holy Ghost.
Now, how do God speak?
As far as what?
How do he talk to men?
To spiritual.
Okay, and what form is that?
In the spirit.
All right, let's get that. Go to Job 33:16. I'm finna show you how God speaks. I'm gonna show you how they put this book together. And it was your forefathers that did that.
Okay, but it's the testimony of men. Like the testimony, we greedy. We got all like 33. You indulge in different things too, besides when that you're human. So as I won't trust your word if you told me it was $1 million.
That's why I'm
right
reading the Bible though.
But you gotta think about
that's why I'm reading all these prophecies came to pass. Or it is coming to pass.
The reason why God gave us free will is because he knew how
He didn't give us free will. We don't have free will. We don't have free will.
Listen. You see how tainted the mind of men are. We'll be tainted by a female. We easily entice.
But that's your thoughts though. That's not my thoughts.
We easily enticed by
I'm not thinking about that.
You don't know that the woman is the beacon to life. We as men, we supposed to protect them. If you look at any kingdom around the world,
that's what we teach.
You look around the kingdom, any around the world, everything protects the queen because that's the one that brings your population.
We teach that though. We just was talking about that.
When we say he is a God, if a woman womb creates a human being, how can you put a title of he? As your father.
Okay, get that scripture real quick.
This is Job 33 and verse 14. For God speaketh once.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh my God!
I'm trying to go over there. Damn! That shit got my shit freaking.
Let's move on with the word of God.
This is Job 33 and 14. For God speaketh once, yea, twice, yet man perceiveth not.
Yes, sir. Man don't perceive it not, you know. You know what I'm saying? This is why we come out here, man. Because our people, they got curses on them, man. We was just talking about that, man. Read.
Verse 15.
Read.
In a dream.
In a who?
In a dream.
Read.
In a vision of the night.
Read.
When deep sleep falleth upon men, and slumbering upon the bed.
Nobody, man. We get your ass knocked out over here, nigga. Stone Nation, nigga.
He ain't nobody,
your ass out. Stone, nigga.
He ain't even that important.
Stone and knock your ass out, nigga.
His ass is harmless.
Have a good day, man.
Oh, chief, nigga.
You okay, man? You want to wrap it up, bro?
Yeah, that's not harmless.
Chief, he'll knock your ass out.
Hey, go ahead, man. Give me the camera.
Oh, he'll knock your ass out. Chief, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you got, nigga. Stone, nigga.
That nigga homeless.
At the end of the day, he done hit me twice. He hit me twice. I got a job.
Because you pulled the
Stone.
I got a job.
Son, I'm gonna call your company. You bogus
I got
as
a
hell.
job to do.
You nicked that lady with the concrete on the fucking ground, man. Is you crazy? Why would you do that? You tripping is what you doing. You ain't doing your job. You tripping. Ain't no security guard ever did no shit like that to do. Dude don't do nothing but ask for change and money and shit. You pulled out a whole gun on that nigga and shot him and tried to shoot his ass in the foot. You don't know the neighborhood. That nigga's homeless. He homeless like a motherfucker. He don't do nothing to nobody.
He swung
On
at
me.
me.
I saw him do that. But you had a gun out on him. Of course he gonna snap. Of course he gonna stop. He ain't got it all. But he basically homeless. You didn't have to do that shit, man.
No matter if the brother shoot a gun at the floor and you see the bullet, he shot the bullet and the bullet ricocheted that way, bro.
Man, you could have killed some damn body doing that shit.
But I did.
But you could have.
Police come, we ain't seen nothing, bro. I ain't seen nothing.
It's all good.
We finna close out anyway, man. So with that, you wanna close out?
Yeah, with that I want to say, call hello Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Katab Labanaf Babal Shalom.
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 Yeah, brother. Your camera still rolling?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get up out of here, bro. I don't
I
want
was
to keep
wrong,
No, you was good, bro.
I got the-
You just got